You Hoops Nation. This is the one and only Q-Man, along with my man Kobe. And we just had quite the night of You Hoops basketball. You ready to go, man?
Yeah.
Game one was Nate's gang versus the free agent team.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Not much of a game.
Matt sure had a game.
He bounced back nicely.
He was playing like crazy.
Because the week before, he was playing like the basketball was a yo-yo.
What you mean?
He just seemed really out of it. But tonight, he did get it going.
He was killing.
Free agents, they have players. They just don't put it together.
They never do.
They were never... Well, you know what? No. The first 8 minutes... That's getting annoying. The first 8 minutes, they were in the game.
Kinda.
Yeah, the first 8 minutes.
Hendershot wasn't really playing.
No.
He wasn't really playing that well. The big guy, what's his name, Ronald?
Uh-huh.
He was playing some good defense.
He was trying.
Attacking him a little bit on the offense.
He was trying. You know who I need to have a good game so we can talk about him?
Who?
Mendoza. But long story short, Nate's gang bounced back. They had a big win. They blew out the free agent team.
Oh, you won't probably talk about Chris Harvell, otherwise he's gonna cry.
Chris Harvell had a very good game.
What was he, 6 for 6?
He was 6 for 6
Gail cursed him?
before the Gail curse happened, where somebody told him he was 6 for 6, and then he went 0 for 5 or whatever it was. But he definitely had a good game, and he played under control.
Yeah,
it's unusual when he plays under
uncomfortable.
control. I remember I was comparing it. I don't know if I should say that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was comparing him to, like, him playing under control is like watching a quadriplegic person with a coloring book, but they're coloring in the lines. It's like amazing to see when he plays in control. Is that bad? I didn't think that was bad. Is that bad? All right, game two. So game two was Let's Get It, and they went against.
Sick. You're sick.
Let's Get It.
You're sick.
Went against Straight Raw. I'm not even going to say up and down because Let's Get It never had the lead.
Y'all were in a game, though.
Yeah, but Let's Get It, and I was saying this earlier, when they're blowing a team out, they move the ball like a pro team.
Mm-hmm.
But when they're in a war, the ball doesn't move.
Yeah, it gets sticky.
And that's the main problem, along with not a lot of great defense on the team.
So what's wrong with the defense? You're not following them to the U or something
Not
like
a lot of communicating, not a lot of, talking on D. That's got to stop.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Not a lot of talking on D, but...
Anything to say about Lance?
Hookhead Lance played a good game.
Hookhead Lance.
He shot the ball well. You got to get this guy's feet moving, man.
I told you he was going to do that to y'all, man.
You got to get...
He stretched the defense out.
Just let me cover him, man. I stop all that.
Who you got in?
Adam. And then that no-name guy.
What?
That no-name guy.
Who's the Adley?
I knew you knew his name because you know everybody's name.
Adley.
The one that every time he go up, he do this to me. Yeah, that guy. Well, anyway, so Let's Get It went down.
Yeah.
And they're in trouble.
Well, Justin was playing real well.
Justin was playing well today.
Maybe if you can get Justin, Jordan, and Noah to play well all on the same day, that'd be great.
Let's Get It is in trouble because they're playing that running Rebel team next week.
And that's
going to be ugly.
It's going to be a lot of one-on-one basketball.
I might pull a hammy before that game.
We might as well get into the next one because that's what the running Rebels, they played the Monstars.
The running Rebels played the Monstars.
Game of the night, baby.
They got a taste of the champs.
Game of the night.
It was definitely the game of the night.
Good.
A lot of hype going into this game.
So good.
Charles had a crisp pair of sweatpants for this game. A lot of things were, it was championship aura was in the air for this, man. I wanted to see this.
I wanted to see somebody do some stuff. We didn't get what we wanted.
We didn't
get what we wanted.
Nev
failed us.
Struggled from the floor.
In the craziest way possible.
And now we're going to have to hear Wayne's mouth.
I'm muting the group chat tonight.
Wayne said he's the greatest defender ever now. And the annoying thing is next week I'll cover Nev and he'll have 80. Because we don't have that help defense that the Monstars had. So it's going to be a whole different thing. But they struggled from the floor to make shots. And they're not the type of team that can struggle from the floor.
Because they play so much one-on-one, they really
Play
got
a lot of
maximize
one-on-one,
on those
so
points.
they have to hit shots. And they don't have great stamina. So the last 6 minutes,
They stretch it out to 20.
You notice the
Yeah.
last 6 minutes of the last two games that you saw.
That's when they're
not
lost.
getting back anymore.
Yeah, they're done.
They're burning out. So
What about Prophet?
I'm not calling him that.
That's his name.
P had a decent game. Until he tells me that that's his name, and I
That is his name on the
and
paper.
then I sit down with my community and discuss it.
What community?
And they say, okay, go ahead and call him.
What community?
We're not doing that.
Who's the community you sitting down with?
So
Wait, who's the community you sitting down with?
he
Is that your mom? Like, what community are you going to sit down with that's going to say it's okay to call another man Prophet?
he shot okay as time goes on.
He didn't shoot okay today. Before he did. Today he had a struggle.
As time goes on, he will get better stamina. He'll get it going, and he will be better.
He as in who?
So Nev struggled, and Nev can't struggle.
Nah, he actually can't struggle.
And Charles
He wouldn't even explain to me what was wrong.
really struggled.
Yeah.
Charles really struggled. He was bad on both sides of the ball today.
He did get a lot of fouls. He's not used to the refs that we have, I think.
Well, what's he gonna do when he get to the next level?
I don't know. Maybe it'd be better refs.
I want to say what Ernie said, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
That's
do
just
it.
gonna start
No,
trouble.
do it. Charles not gonna watch. Do it. Yeah.
I told the coach of Nate's game.
Yeah.
Why? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
What did he say? What did he say? Charles not gonna watch. What did he say? What did he say?
Well, we talked about him going overseas, and he said, "Well, yeah, there's a lot of bad teams." Over
Oh shoot!
there." You made me say that. See, we're gonna bleep that out.
Okay. Leave that in there. That's uncomfortable.
So the champs roll. The Monstars get another victory. The running Rebels will have to wait another week to get their first win. But
They're not going. They might beat you.
the remedy for that could be a date against Let's Get It, because they're a one-on-one team, and Let's Get It is not one-on-one defenders. So we'll see how that shakes out next
What about
week.
last week, man?
What about last week?
You.
Come on.
No. I didn't get to talk about it.
It's old now.
It's brand new to me. Go ahead.
We beat up on Nate's game.
No. What'd you do?
What do you mean?
What'd you do? Yeah, tell me what you did.
I put my thing down a little bit.
What?
This is what you wanted, right?
Put your thing down.
Make
What'd you do last week?
I had a good game.
How'd you play?
I had 20.
What'd you say to Ernie at the end of the game?
Told him to tip his waitress on the way out. But see, we have that rivalry, you know?
Why do y'all have that rivalry?
Yeah, it's a friendly thing. On my part, it's friendly. But you know, Ernie, he'll punch you in the face.
Ernie definitely cursed you out one time you playing pickup
No,
basketball.
Ernie's a cursor.
He doesn't think
Feisty
he's
guy, man. I think he eats a lot of spicy food. A lot of spicy beef. That gets you like that.
I think Jess is Jamaican. Now you have a lot of curry food.
On that note.
That is not. That's a real thing to say.
You made me uncomfortable.
Just probably
we'll be
makes
back
curry
next
chicken.
week where we will summarize these games again. Until then, any last words that aren't offensive?
I think curry chicken is delicious.
We'll see you next time.
Does that make me a racist?